Well, it feels good to be out. What lovely weather today. And we're out on the road.
We're out on the road because we're podcasting.
When we started this podcast, we were waiting to hear about season 4. And of course, that's taken a long time. Season 4 of the TV series.
In TV land, there's lots of waiting around.
We've made the most of our time though, haven't we? Because we've squeezed out 2 seasons of our podcast, and now we're working on the 3rd one.
Yeah, and we're going to keep going, aren't we?
Yep, we are, because we're enjoying it. It's fun.
We get to meet interesting people. Some cars are good for flipping, some cars aren't so good for flipping.
It's amazing, really. I think what I find the most amazing is how many you have to see before you find one that's actually worth doing.
And you always fall back in love with cars. Going and looking at cars is a great thing to do. Hello, podcasters.
Good morning and good day to you. I'm still enjoying my nice cup of tea.
Shall we say fellow podcasters? Well, not really, are we? Because we are podcasters and they would be pod listeners, would they?
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
team members.
Team members of the podcast
Yeah, hopefully
team.
appreciative team members because...
Appreciative of our efforts.
Yes, and the fact that we can bring them such interesting content from far-flung places of the world.
Or
Or
content.
content. Because today...
Nice barn.
Yes, we're very much in the land of farmyard.
Oh, what's that?
No, oh look! This is what I've managed to rustle up.
I
This,
like it.
as you can see, is a Citroen Dolly.
Yes, 2CV Dolly.
On an F registration plate, which is 1988. A, B, C, D, E,
We
F.
always do this.
No, this is 87.
Yeah, 87.
Yeah, 87.
Yes, it's 87 because we did an E-reg thing the other day.
And that was 86.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it might be 88.
God, it's like working with Sherlock Holmes.
I
isn't
know, it's like we are like lightning. And we are probably wrong as well. And if we are wrong, we do care. Please let us know.
Yeah. No,
hey.
I think you're right. Oh, come on. Well, we know a bit about these, don't we?
We do, yes.
We know a lot about these, actually.
We know too much about these, so we know where to look.
Yes.
And how hard to look as well, because they all go rusty in the same places.
They do. It's just whether it's been done or whether they've been stored or whether...
Whether it's, So
whether the weather...
So as far as storage goes, it is currently off the road. It is currently being offered to us for sale.
Is it now?
Yes.
Well, interesting. I mean, I'm just looking at it now and it's complete, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And it's got some patina on it, hasn't it?
I'm just going to check.
Which I like.
Yes. I've been all the way around it, Gus, and it turns out the car is complete on the outside.
How long has it been stored for? Because I like the way that it's rusting.
I don't know the answer to that, actually, but it looks like...
And where's it been stored? Not in this barn.
It's been stored in a barn, I think just a couple of barns over. So, yeah, it's not travelled very far to get to here.
Wow.
And the nice thing is it drove here.
Wow.
So that's a good thing.
So somebody's been at it.
Yes.
Because if it had been stored for that time, it would need at least a battery and some brake fettling.
Well, I don't know if it's got its own battery in it.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Just something to start it, sir.
Yes, it might be just a loaner-donor battery.
Did you just say, and did I miss, how much we've been offered it for sale?
Yes, no, I didn't just say.
And are you about to sell, or is it a secret?
No, I'm just about to go and find out.
Okay. Okay, well, that's fine. But let's have a look at it, shall we? Are you going to shout across?
I was going to shout across. Martin? Yeah? How much do you reckon this is worth today? About 700 quid? How much do you reckon it's worth like that at the moment?
With an MOT on it?
No, without an MOT as a barn find.
Oh, I don't know. I would say about 800 quid.
Yeah.
800 quid.
And we get...
I think I paid that for it without an MOT on and needing welding.
Yeah, that's kind of what... Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant. 700 English pounds.
Wow.
In the folding form.
You see, I'm instantly thinking that yes, I would definitely take it away now. Thank you very much. Bah, that's the great thing.
Don't go getting overexcited.
Let's have a look at it, shall we?
Yeah, because I can initially see that the front bumper's been painted with, well, that's not coach enamel, is it?
Oh, blimey, that's very pitted, isn't it?
Yeah,
It looks like it's made out of cast.
It looks like it's been covered in papier-mâché.
How bizarre.
Do you know what? I reckon actually that's like somebody sprayed it with a heavy dose of either Raptor paint
Yes.
or too much stone chip.
Yes, I think that's exactly what's happened, because there's no way that it would have that much corrosion on it and the rest of the car not.
No, that's right. I think that's paint effect.
Yeah.
Rather than rust effect.
So our dolly, I don't know if dollies came in other colours, but our dolly has maroon wings and I'm going to say yellow, but it's a
vanilla?
very creamy, vanilla. Vanilla yellow body. So and a maroon hood. They did other colours, I think, didn't they? They did a green version.
They did, green and white.
Yeah, they did others. I know
and
they
the
did
one
others.
that was ours a dolly or a 2CV?
No, ours was a 2CV. And
okay.
Is that a chicken? Oh, there seems to be a chicken in the barn with us. Sweet.
Hello.
Hello, chicken.
Hello, little chicken.
Oh, I feel like David Attenborough. Get out of it. I haven't got anything for you to eat.
She thinks you have.
What are they called? Common browns, aren't they, those? Shall we break with tradition? And now we're standing at the front. Shall we have a look under the bonnet?
Okay.
Because it tells you a lot about what's going on, doesn't it? Yeah, it has actually got a clip down there. A big clip. But that seems to be superfluous to requirements. So let's open it up and... Oh! It's got a new carburettor on it.
Oh, well, that's handy.
Yeah, that looks neat, doesn't it?
Oh, that is good, actually.
To the rest of
I'll
it.
tell you what, though, that doesn't look like an original manufacturer's replacement.
Oh, what are you saying, sir? What are you saying?
I think that might have travelled to the UK...
From the Far East?
From the very Far East.
Let's have a look. But it does, yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't travelled to the UK from France.
No, I don't think
No, that looks like it might have come from a big industrial nation on the other side of the planet. That's not knocking it.
Can I just say, just as a word of warning, don't lean on these side bits.
Did I tell you about when I did my work experience in a place in Bath many years ago?
No.
I was trying to help the mechanic that was working on a dolly.
Yeah.
Exactly the same colour as this.
Oh, okay.
And I leant across there. Oh, what are you doing there? And I leant on the middle of that. And I felt it bend as I leant on it.
Bend straight in,
And this mechanic, you know, the old man, the old boy, he looked up at me with that, you idiot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, dear. Yeah. But the other thing is it's quite visible once you've bent them once.
Yeah, once you've bent them once, it's very difficult to get them straight again.
Game over.
It's a nice piece it's a nice piece to unbolt, take out, rub down paint and put back on again, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very rewarding, sir. Back in the room, shall we...
Oh, look.
Shall we put the bonnet stay on?
Is that clip down the bottom? Like it's going to be strong enough to hold the bonnet up, I suppose.
Only very, very light.
Not very much. But I mean, that is thinner than a cocktail.
Well,
I'm just
it looks
putting Gus has passed me the bonnet support stay, which is very long, very flimsy. It looks like it's got chopsticks sellotaped together on the middle of it to keep it straight.
I would say it's more like a piece of wire.
Yeah, fencing wire.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe good quality fencing wire.
Very little to see here underneath the bonnet. Very little to see here. It's had...
Is that
strange
general
colour.
Goo?
I think it is general
Gus
goo.
is rubbing the firewall.
Which is...
sort of because it looks like it's got an oil residue running down it.
It looks like it's been gunked and not washed off. That's exactly what it looks like.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Maybe that's what that is.
That sort of washed out look of dirt that's running down a window.
Yeah, it's got some texture to it, so it's obviously got some protection on it. But it's actually pretty good in here, isn't it?
It is, actually.
There's no real rust. The engine is grubby, as you would expect, and it's not been polished to any degree. You can't see any of the aluminium. That would probably clean up quite nicely, because all these aluminium castings and that would show up, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
It's got those brilliant inboard discs as well, hasn't it? On the drive shafts. Forget about those.
Right.
Forget about it all comes back, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the quirkiness of the Citroën. You lent on that body panel.
Exactly.
Gus has lent
I'm moving away.
The little triangular panel that always gets bent.
Yeah, it goes over the wheel arch and fills the gap between the wheel arch and the bonnet, effectively.
But when you see one that's a little bit bent, you can't help but go in there and try and straighten it out.
Yeah, and it
often makes it worse.
It's a bit Father Teddy, isn't it?
Yeah. For a moment, Dad. You mean that bit?
Yeah. Got a new carburettor on it. It starts, it runs.
Yeah. It looks very complete.
Yeah.
It looks... There's a few bits of sort of, cable tie holding the fuel filter in place, which has got PVC pipes on it. New fuel hoses are needed there.
Yeah, some
So
clippage.
from the fuel pump up to the carburettor, new inline filter and some rubber hoses that
Don't
are
lean on
rated
that.
for modern fuel would be good.
Yes. And it wouldn't hurt with a general clean-up, would it? It would look great, but it doesn't need it.
I think it would be very satisfying. Like you say, very rewarding.
Yeah.
Bonus that I've just remembered.
Yes?
It has had electronic ignition fitted.
Oh, OK.
Points removed and system fitted on there. So
Is that what this is here? Oh, it is, isn't
well, that's a replacement coil. And then the widgets all go down.
it? Well, no, they go on
Did
the
you
end.
do it on R2CD?
It's behind the fan, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
It's on the
layers
end of the... Yeah.
all the way back in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I did do it, didn't I? Did I do it? I think I did do it. It seems to ring a bell with me, but it was all... I put it up here where this coil is. I mean,
Look at
that's-
this. It's had new engine mounts at the front of the engine as
Oh, it
well.
has, hasn't it? Yeah. It's so quirky.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. It's so 1930s, isn't it?
It's
I mean...
proper French.
It's proper French, proper
French.
1930s.
Well, they started developing these things before the war, didn't they?
Yeah.
And there were prototypes hidden.
Yeah, hidden in attics in...
Yeah, which some of them have only recently come out of,
watched-
they're boarded up attic spaces.
Watched that video of one coming out of that place. It was in Paris, wasn't it?
Right.
It was
Right up in a
right on the
rooftop.
top. Yeah, how? How?
Well, it's the last place you're going to look for a car, isn't it?
Yeah, but the first place you're going to bomb. I'm just looking at the steering linkage and all those things on the 2CV that are so tiny.
Yeah.
With such little... They've literally just got rubber washers between them rather than a sort of
A link.
ball joint or a rose joint or any of those things. It's
We could do that with 2 tap washers or a split pin.
and they did. And
Yes.
it works fine.
Yes.
That's the
It
rub,
does.
isn't it? Yeah.
It works
Yeah.
absolutely brilliantly. So,
Yeah.
don't knock it until you've tried it.
No, exactly that.
Yeah, this is true.
Let's relieve this piece of very thin wire of its duty. And
Yeah.
I don't think that clip works on the bonnet, does it either? But
Well, no, I mean, it wasn't...
it wasn't clipped, was it?
It wasn't. I mean...
There we go. Now it's
Oh,
clipped.
there you go.
Great.
Now it's down. OK.
Okay, so we have surface rust on every surface. Charming, I would say. I never would talk about rust as being charming.
Charming.
But it's charming rust. It's a charming pattern of rust, isn't it?
There is a good spray. So I'm on the passenger side of the car.
I'm going down the driver's
I'm on the
side.
front. And my first impression is that all of the paintwork is like, it's the original colour, it's the original sort of pattern. It hasn't actually been messed with, has it? I think that
I think the bonnet's been painted.
The bonnet's been painted.
Yeah.
And it actually looks like somebody's done that with an upturned ice cream.
Yeah.
And smeared vanilla ice cream all over it. Painted over the pinstriping here. You can
Yeah,
see
they
they've
have,
quite
yeah.
clearly done it with a rattle can.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna knock that, I have to say.
No, because we're rattle
Preservation.
can kings.
Yeah.
Down this side of the car.
It's
Well,
got-
actually, it is kind of charming, isn't it?
It is
Look at that
charming.
car.
I don't know why, but it is. It's
Well,
because
it's-
it's surface rust. It's not big lumps out of it.
No.
It's not structural in any way, shape, or form.
Spots. It's an even. How can I describe it? An even spray of spots of rust across all of the panels.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing terminal. Nothing.
No, nothing.
I mean, even the hinge. So it's got this massive hinge at the back of the bonnet. If you don't know 2CVs, it's a huge hinge, like a wardrobe hinge,
Yeah.
isn't it? On the door.
It's 2 bits of folded metal that kind of link into each other.
Yeah.
And then wing and a prayer work.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the worst part of the car.
Yeah. 'cause
So far.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah. If we had to put a scoreboard up, okay, well, we're going to lose track, but let's give that a...
Doesn't matter. It's recorded.
Okay. That's in the upper end of shonky.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's serviceable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Your door? More paintwork on the
spotty.
top. Yes. Yeah, my door's spotty too. Charmingly spotty, I'd say.
Yeah. Spotted with brown rust.
Yeah, I've got some.
Oh, you opened that door then.
Only because I was looking at where the door. I was looking at the hinges, where the hinges mount. And so that's legitimate. I've got paint on the seam, which is the continuation of the B pillar, where it goes into the roof. There's a seam there, and I've got paint on that on my side.
Yeah, this looks like somebody's hand painted a bit in on this side.
Yeah.
Where the 2 bits of roof panel join together.
Yeah.
The overlapping joint. Yes.
Yeah.
I've got the same
I'm
here.
thinking about, and now I'm looking at this, I'm thinking about the construction of this B pillar. Do you remember you welded a B pillar?
You know exactly how to make them.
Yeah.
They roll tin foil around drumsticks, they slide us off the end, and they sellotape the cars together.
Yes. Interesting, though, isn't it? When you talk of a car, I always used to say this about our Morris Minor, that structurally, its structure comes from its integrity. The integrity of it all together is the strength of the car. And you look at these 2CVs, particularly individual pieces of them, and you think, how?
Yeah.
How does that stay together?
work?
How is that a structural thing?
Yeah.
It's completely lightweight, because when they designed it, they didn't have any metal. It was between the wars. They didn't have the metal to put in them. They had corrugated bonnets simply because you can make a thinner bonnet when you corrugate it, because it makes it stiffer and stronger.
Yes, and there was only a little 650cc air-cooled flat twin in there.
Tiny.
Teeny tiny.
But how does that... So that was a 600cc. How does that carry 4 people when I've got a 650cc matchless, which struggles with me?
Yeah, I suppose you've got to wring its neck.
I guess that's what you've got to do. You've got to be prepared to do that thing. And that's how they were treated, isn't it?
If that end is screaming, then you're going to get somewhere.
Yeah.
If it's not screaming, you're not going nowhere.
But I've been 4 up in one of these, and it's fine.
They're actually quite capable cars.
Yeah, they are capable.
They are very capable cars.
Well, they wouldn't have stood the test of time. They wouldn't have lasted till the, I'm going to say, 90s.
And been so popular.
Did they last till the 90s? They did go to the 90s, didn't they? Anyway,
the canvas hood is nice. Apart from it looks like somebody's been playing with their air rifle on the inside of the car.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a
hole there.
Sort of like small round hole in the canvas towards the back above the rear seats.
The other thing that's worth saying about these cars, I know we mention it every time we get to a car like this, is you can get everything for these.
Yeah. You can. There's a nice chap in Warminster that'll sell you everything you need.
Isn't there a nice chap in Sutton Venie as well?
Yeah, that's near Warminster.
Oh, OK.
That's the one.
That's the one, OK. Yeah.
I think his name's Roger. And he's worth... Oh, can I lift? We haven't finished looking at the side yet, have we?
No, I've got a proper North Sea trawler bit of rust on the rear of the rear window. You know, so not the rear door window, but the actual rear door.
OK.
The rear window,
well, we can
above the...
That can go in the scoring system, then.
Yeah. I would say it's an ugly bit of rust.
It's ugly.
Yeah.
OK, so we've got shonky and we've got ugly.
Yeah, in that North Sea trawler style where it's running down the, you know, the water has taken
the water pattern.
Rust down the side of the car. Yeah, so that's the rear corner of the rear window.
I'm going to tell you about the rear wing on the passenger side of the car.
Oh, well, I'm going to come round and have a look.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
It's really quite nice.
Oh, it is nice, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Look at that.
Actually, your rear three-quarter, all the way from the middle of the car, is rather lovely, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I'm going to say charming.
Well, I mean, that's definitely got to go in the scoring system.
Yeah, I've got the on the back of this side has suffered more, and then the back I've got an area that has been filled and painted.
That's deep trauma.
Yeah, that is deep trauma.
Yeah, if I can get in there on the scoring system,
go,
and add descriptive words, we're going to call that deep trauma.
Yeah, I like it.
Shall I open up Le Boot?
I think you should. Right, come on, let's have a look. Oh, well, it's clear. Oh, there, you forget, don't you, that the boot, in actual fact, is the back of the boot is the back seat. You forget, you forget the simplicity of it all, don't you?
You do, yeah. I'm just wondering if that's going to actually fall off in my hand. Oh, I think that's going to stay on.
Yeah.
It just feels...
Everything just feels a little bit...
Underneath? Oh, look.
Actually, it's had some water sitting in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, wet cloths.
Oh, yeah, wet cloths is not a good thing to have sitting.
No.
That is actually a floorboard, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a floorboard.
It is a piece of plywood.
Yeah.
Which clips onto the lip.
Then gravity holds it in place. And
would you say that's the front of the boot or the back of the boot?
Well, it depends which way you're coming at it from, doesn't it?
So it's the outside edge of the boot.
Yeah, from this side, it's the back of the boot.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
And so we've got our seat, which we know clips in. It's also
and isn't clipped in currently.
It's not, is it? No.
But the clips are all there, and there's some seat belts dangling below as well. So that's good.
Yeah, that's good. We've been around the outside of the car. Let's have a sum up of the outside of the car. I like it.
Yeah, I say it's solid.
Yeah, solid. That's the key, isn't it?
Yeah, it's solid, but it has an incredibly charming patina of spattery, shonky, deep trauma, fragmating rust in located areas.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that all makes perfect sense to nobody.
I'm sure
so
it does. Yes.
But how is it that this rust on this car, in particular on a 2CV, is completely acceptable To me?
Yeah.
What is that about? Because I am not good with rust generally.
Do you know what?
It's not my car.
No, well, there is that. You would feel proud to take that straight to a car show, as is this Minute.
Yeah.
Because it's so... The car is almost completely original on the outside. Paint on the bonnet is awful, but...
But you're saying that safe in the knowledge that neither of us would ever take anything to a car show.
No, I don't go to car shows. Well, I do, but, you know, when it's the sum of fate.
Part 2, in which Will and Gus go inside the car. Gus in the more commanding driver's side, and Will in the slightly less commanding passenger side.
Oh, yeah, you say that, but I have the car keys in my hand, and you don't.
Oh my God, you do. I know I say this every time, but you do forget, don't you?
It's a deck chair.
The mount, it wobbles. It should have like a swingometer on the dashboard here, just to say. It could tell me my weight as I got in. I mean, I don't necessarily need to know, I have to say, but it would do that.
We're leaning 45 degrees to...
Listing someone. He's in the driver's seat. Counterbalance, please. If you know a 2CV's dashboard, can you call it a dashboard? If you know a 2CV's dashboard, it's a rather charming pressed steel affair with a speedo and some switches on it. It's all you need, and that's what this car is about.
Modern toasters have more knobs, dials, and gauges on them.
Yeah, they definitely do. Yeah. It's like that thing where they say your phone has got more computing power than your...
Yeah, than you have.
Than you have, yeah. Personally, that
you mean the
that
first
is actually
shuttle
true.
Moon landing,
Yeah.
Yes.
It always got me that they landed a spaceship on the moon. Was it late 60s or was it early 70s?
64, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't that early.
67?
I reckon it was 69.
Oh, no, the first ones are like 64, like taking off.
Yeah.
Like...
I think end of the 60s they were landing on that. And if you look at what was the pinnacle of motorcycle production at that time, it was something like a Triumph Bonneville or something like that. You think,
yes, right.
Did they really do that?
Yes, right. Heavy and clunky.
So the 2CV's interior it's just what you need to drive a car from A to B, isn't it?
I was still thinking about the moon landing.
You wouldn't want to do it on a Triumph Bonneville.
You wouldn't, no.
Terribly exposed.
A bit chilly up there.
That's all right, I've got a belt staff on.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be fine then. Some nice leather gloves.
Yeah, gauntlet ones, with a big gauntlet around it. Yeah.
Maybe a popper as well.
Yeah. Can we just talk about these window catches?
No, I want to talk about the moon landing.
And what is this is the door opener here, the actuator for the opener. So there's a
hold on.
Pleasing.
I know something about 2CVs.
I know.
I've learned this recently.
Oh.
Okay. Because you...
Oh, yeah. So
thankfully that didn't fall off.
Yeah, well, that was lucky, wasn't it? But so the clip, there's the clip on the door, and it's a very, very simple sprung clip which holds the bottom part of the window in place, and you open it and you push out the bottom part of the window, and then it flips round and it clips up onto the top.
Clip up somewhere, shouldn't it?
Yeah, which it does there, which is again charming, isn't it?
Yeah,
I love it.
Now, what it is I've learned recently was talking with a French friend of mine, or an English guy that lives in France.
Yeah,
you should never slam the door on a 2CV.
Well, I think it's rude to slam the door on anything, actually.
Well, yes, it is, but they don't like it. 2CVs don't like it, and owners' clubs in particular don't like it. It's frowned upon.
Well,
No,
that's interesting.
Never slam the door.
There's a reason.
Open your flapperator, because I think they bend.
Oh, I see, yeah. Well, that'll be it.
You should open the flappy window.
Yep.
Operate the handle.
From the outside?
Well, yes, or maybe from the inside. But put your arm out of the flappy bit.
Yeah.
Pull the door closed with that whilst operating the thing. Get it to close gently and firmly.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Therefore not bending your door.
I'm detecting that you think you're stuck in here now because that didn't work, did it?
No, it didn't.
I can see the panic on your face.
I just don't want to get stuck because I'm pretty certain the ejector seat's not going to work in this.
Although, just looking at the head. The headlining in this car, but it's not headlining, it's the interior of the roof, isn't it? It's all you need.
It's all you need to keep the rain off and the seagulls out.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take this through Longleat Safari Park in the monkey department.
Oh, no, you wouldn't, would you?
Definitely, you wouldn't take it through where the lions live.
No. Although, isn't there that thing that if a lion can't see you, it won't eat you?
Yeah,
I seem to remember that about
that's 'cause you're
tents.
not in the same room.
No, like in a tent. If you were in a tent,
Yeah.
if you're hiding in a tent,
Okay.
or if you're sleeping in a tent, then a lion won't come and break the tent down and eat you.
Okay.
Or a hippo won't crush the tent.
Have we got any people still alive that have tried this?
No, I don't know. I'm not saying that anyone should try. I'm just saying I think it's the thing.
Okay, this has got windows.
Oh yeah, this has got windows. Yeah, that is a good point.
They will see us.
Yeah, they will see you, and they'll probably smell the fear. The interior is exactly the same as the exterior, isn't it? It's dirty, it's grubby,
Yeah.
but it's perfectly functional, and you would be able to jump in this and drive it all day without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, that's what we want the radio. Oh, look, it's got a radio.
Yeah, it's got radio, yeah.
And
It's got radio, it's got this large lump here, which I assume is the wiper motor.
I think it is.
So there's a big plastic cowling at the bottom of the... Oh, is it plastic? Yeah, plastic cowling at the bottom of the windscreen.
Plastique.
Plastique. Oh, of course it is, yes, because it's French. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's probably quite brittle, so probably pulling at it is best
I was just
not to
flicking
do.
on the edge to get that sort of sound effect. So
Yeah.
This is the bit of plastique that runs across the bottom of the windscreen.
Should we have a look underneath the car?
Yes, let's do
Come
that.
on, let's have a look
So
underneath. It's charming in here, it's just a bit grubby, isn't it?
it's a bit grubby, but it's complete.
It's had rodent in...
Before we get underneath,
Yeah.
just lifting up the rubber mats.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I was going to do that in the back to have a look, because it's got a rubber mat front to back.
Yeah.
And it's... Yeah, go on, what
You
can
know,
you
like
see?
we said earlier, we know where to look.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, under the mat's the place to look first.
Well, definitely, yeah.
I would say there's surface rust there, but I think it would probably survive.
Yeah.
It's surface rust. It will probably survive a poking with a sharp screwdriver.
Yeah, well, look, here we go. So driver's side is always bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always bad because if you're driving a car with one person in it, it's leaning this way, so the water ends up this side.
And it's closer to the ground.
It is.
And wet shoes are getting in and out of it more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like you say, same again, surface rust, but it sounds...
It's quite solid, isn't it?
It sounds actually solid, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
I think that...
I'd take that. I'd get that off, wouldn't you?
So the-
and redo some
Yeah, good old
undersealing
wire
on that.
wheeling down there.
Yeah.
But other places they rust. The bottom of the A-pillar where it joins the sill.
Yeah.
This is, I would say, very good sound condition.
Yeah, right. I'd
The-
say the same this side as well.
B-pillar.
It's a
I can
tiny
see-
little flap that holds the door, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Mind you, the door weighs nothing, and that's the key, isn't it? That's the key to this whole car.
Yeah.
Amazing, isn't
This
it?
is a...
Yeah.
So far,
Yeah.
this is a good sound car.
Yeah, I think it
I'm
is.
just going to take the keys out of my hand and...
Cheese? You say you've got cheese in your hand?
No, keys.
Oh, keys. You've got
Yeah,
keys in your
no.
hand. I thought you were getting the French theme, taking it to the next level.
Yeah. My little fromage frais.
I don't think we need
Mon
a jack.
petit chou-fleur.
We don't need a jack to get under this, do we?
Sausage.
We'll get under it with a bit
I'm
of
going to get my
rollage.
gentleman's kneeling mat.
Are you?
Well, my delicate little ginger knees.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, where is it?
Hold on. Oh, and I'm going to have a little swig of my tea as well, look.
Oh, well, everyone's going to enjoy that. The gurgling. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's really nice.
Well, that's not only the nice thing.
Hold on, wait for me.
Well, you're going to have to hurry. I'll be done. Well, I wonder if this... Oh, I don't think it has had a new chassis, but it's in very good nick.
Right.
So one of the things that you
almost
see a
with
lot
you,
on these
Gus,
is
my
galvanised
friend.
chassis, like on a, they are aftermarket chassis would be galvanised, wouldn't it? And this, although hasn't had a new chassis on it, I wouldn't say there's any evidence of that, but it is actually, this side is very sound, I
Oh,
would
mate,
say.
so's this side. It's
Is it?
clean.
Yeah, this is as well. And so's the floor.
And the under arches are not filled up with crud.
No.
You know, that road crud.
There's quite a lot of...
The wheels are just surprisingly good. It looks like they might have been repainted or something.
The wheels have been repainted, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just looking on the inside of this wheel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's,
well, this one's the
it's as
same.
clean and as shiny as the outside of the
Yeah.
wheel.
Oh, this suspension system. See, I'm looking at this sort of trailing arm. It's got surface rust on it, but I'm rubbing it, and it's not actually rust at all.
Yeah.
It's just crud that's coming off it.
Been in storage.
Yeah, being in storage.
Mate, this car's...
And this whole sort of push me,
It's
pull
getting
me.
better. As the more we look at it, the better it's getting.
Yeah, there's a bit of weepage on this, on the rear shock absorber.
Uh-huh.
On the driver's side, the rear shock on the driver's side. But the actual...
The tubes that these springs sit in, well, I'm looking at the rubber buffers.
Yeah.
And gaiters on the ends of them. The gaiters are in nice condition.
Yeah, they are this side as well. I mean, now, if we were standing up here as we were at the beginning and I asked you, well, 3 times how much the car was worth, 700 quid. That's great for 700 quid.
No, we're going to buy that.
Definitely.
Yeah, we would definitely buy that.
Yeah.
So
It's one of the few cars that we've seen since we've been doing this, for however many months we've been doing it, that you would say, oh, that's it, that's perfect.
Without
That's a perfect car.
without a doubt. Well, it's so cheap.
Yeah.
I think that's very cheap.
I think it is as well for what there is there. It might not have an MOT in it, I don't know. Do you know if it's got
Well,
an
I
MOT?
don't think it has.
No, okay.
No, so
you'd have
let's
to do that.
Let's assume that it hasn't.
But I can't see anything. I mean, we haven't checked how the brakes are or anything. We haven't checked how it runs. But from what you're seeing there, you're thinking, well, you just have it, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be straight on the trailer.
Yeah.
So, and
Great.
What could we do with it? Because, you know, really, in
Got
an
an
ideal
MOT on
world,
it and drive it around.
I think that's it. Give it a clean up.
Yeah.
It's an honest little car. The bonnet's a bit crabby.
I think you do. The major thing to do would be to gunk the engine, clean it
Yeah.
off so you can see something in there, some definition rather than just a black hole. And do something in the interior, clean the interior up. I've not even looked at the material on the seats, really. We know you can buy the covers for these seats, the original covers, and we could do that and we could put those on, couldn't we? It
Yeah.
would cost us a bit.
Well, actually, they're not bad.
But they're seat covers, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah, they're covers. They're not the original. The original is underneath.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah. We could do that without a shadow of a doubt, couldn't we? So,
I reckon if we just cleaned this, like really went to town on it, cleaning it underneath, under the bonnet.
yeah. Wax oil it as well.
Wax oil it.
Whatever it is.
Get it running really nicely, give it a really good shakedown. I reckon we can get 1,500 to £2,000 for that.
Yeah, I reckon we would as well.
Yeah.
Great. So that is a conclusion, isn't it?
That is a win-win for us, Gus.
And that's been great.
Yeah.
Love it.
Happy days.
Good days. Good. Right. Thank you, everybody.
good.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that because I tell you what, I really enjoyed looking at that car.
Me too. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Look at it.
A lot of the times there always will be something that catches your eye and you're like, ah.
Yeah.
But with that, nothing.
No, it's fine.
Nice. Great.
Yeah.
Right. We're having it. Thank you very much. And
Cheers, people.
see you later.
Bye-bye.
The Flipping Bangers podcast Season 3 features Gus Gregory and Will Trickett. It's produced by Dan Allam and is a Justamite TV production. International copyright is asserted. All opinions are personally held. Audio engineering is by Stephen O'Toole. We've used a sample of music composed by Moby Gratis. And if you'd like to get in touch, please visit Justamite TV or chat to us for our Instagram at Flipping Bangers. Thanks for listening.